Today I'm officially moving into my 31-year-old Toyota Land Cruiser Troop Carrier that I just flew across the world to buy. Then I shipped it 10,000 miles across the ocean from Australia to the US. And after 2 months at sea, it finally landed here in the States, where I promptly cut the roof off. There goes the roof. Gotta love an L cab conversion, you know what I'm saying? I cannot wait to hit the road again full time, but I can't do anything until we get moved into this vehicle, okay? Oh, yeah, we're growling. Yeah, why are we upset? She's turned into an attack dog. You gotta love it. Oh, there's a dog out there. We're in a random parking lot in the city, so there's a lot of people around. Anyways, here's what we have to do before we can hit the road. I threw all of my gear in this truck and drove across the country. Nothing has a home. As you can see, it looks like a disaster because it is. Okay, so we have to organize everything, give everything an assignment, give everything a home. I also have to fill you in on all of the breakdowns the Troopy has experienced so far. It's been a lot. It landed stateside and kind of everything went to crap. I've got to fix a crack in my windshield. I've got to run to the tire store for new tires. I've got to wash all the salt off my chassis. I've got to set up my Starlink that I just got after 8 years of full-time truck living. We got a grocery shop, we got to gear up, you guys get it. All of the things are getting done today. Let's get started. Wanna go back out? Oh, okay, okay. It's a mess in here. When it comes to organizing a truck that I've never lived in before and I'm not used to the setup and I have way too much crap in here, or so it seems like right now, my method to the madness is kind of like I put things in the general area I think I'm going to tuck them away in, and then I fine tune it from there. So I think right now I'm just gonna start shoving things in places they need to go, and then I'll start actually like making sense of the situation if I have room, things like that. Alright, see, there's stuff I even forgot I have. This stays back here. This is car stuff. Hi, baby. Yeah. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, she's a rescue, so she's a little nervous. Huh? Oh, thank you, thank you. All right, listen. Mama didn't raise no quitter, but I just tore this, buckle fell off, and I'm losing skin on my fingers, so this is gonna have to do. This actually hurts really bad. It's like, where do I even start? I guess pulling stuff out, and we'll go from there. My issue is that a lot of this stuff I bought while I was in Australia because we were overlanding for several weeks, as you guys saw. But it's tough to move into a brand new truck that you just bought when you also have another main rig that has gear in it as well. Because if you guys are new here or you don't know, my main rig is a Land Rover Defender and it's currently getting rebuilt. So the Troopy is a new addition that I am moving into in the meantime while I'm waiting for my main rig to be done. And anyways, it's hard because now it's like I've got double gear kind of, or like not everything that I need because some of my stuff is still in Poe. So it's like this organizational period is just going to be kind of interesting to say the least. Pack all this stuff. I got to organize it, figure out where it's going to live. Little saucepan. Store stuff in here. The fun part of all this is like I get to decide where everything goes. Like I love the process of organization, but I'm sure like I'll end up moving stuff around after I get a few weeks under my belt, you know what I mean? I have a ton of these Molly panel bags, but I don't want to put all of them up in the front just because I feel like it gets a little cumbersome up there. So I think I'm gonna use this one for kitchen accessories, you feel me? Jetboil pot support. Get rid of all this cardboard. I love when stuff is compact. You guys, look how much better that is. I even have extra room down there so I could move around some of my mechanical stuff because I have a lot kind of up front. And I actually feel like I could fit probably that whole box up there back here. So I'll tackle that another day, just keeping that in mind. It's so nice. The Troopy has so much freaking room. So this cabinet that I have over here on the right by the door is mainly just clothes, and then I have some of my like everyday grab stuff or the truck, so I don't have to like dig through or get in the truck deeper if I just want to get in through the back door. That's this back cabinet, just clothes, quick grab, mechanic stuff. Simple enough. We do need to head out pretty soon and run errands because I think we only have a couple hours left of light. Let's do that while we still got the time. But I do need to organize Tassie's box first, where I have all of her stuff. And then she probably needs to eat as well, so. Okay. Tazzie, you hungry? Oh, Tazzie's hungry, and we live to serve the queen. So we're gonna prep her Sunday's food for dogs, which is the only food I've actually ever fed her since owning her. They're partnering up with us for today's episode, so thank you to them. I've always been very picky about what my dogs eat because I think of it in the way that like your dog can't choose what they eat every day. You are providing it for them, and so I feel like we all should take it very seriously what we're putting into their bodies. We want them to live as long as possible, right? It's a fresh dog food made from human grade ingredients. It's 100% muscle meat, organs, superfoods. Like technically you could eat this if you wanted to, and it has 0 artificial preservatives, 0 synthetics, We love that around here. It's also vet formulated, made in the USA, all things that I personally love to support. Let's go give this to the diva. That's what I have. We don't need to be making any sacrifices when it comes to feeding our dogs well. If you guys want to try Sundays for yourself, you can go to this link right here. Use code RoamingReckless for 50% off your first order. Thank you, Sundays. We love you. Truck cleaning time, Tazzy. Yeah. Need to get this waxed. My little antelope slash goat thing from Australia fell off. I can't believe this made it the entire trek back. That's so funny. Good memories. He's gonna live inside for a little bit. Tire put on. I've already put 4 new tires on the Trippy because when I bought it in Australia, it came with huge mud tires. I don't know if you guys remember. So I did switch those out to BF Goodrich KO2s, but they only had 4, not 5 in stock. And obviously we keep a spare on us. So anyways, got one on order. Finally time to switch out the spare. Come on. Let's go. Come on. There's our new BF Goodrich KO2s. It's a lot thinner of a tire. And here's the mud. That's gotta go. Good Carol. Good as new, troop. Up. Good girl. Good. Come on. Yeah. So brave, Tazzy. Okay, come on. Woo. Time to gear up. Buddy, look at that. door is very sticky. Somebody remind me to fix that. Okay. If you guys have been keeping up with recent episodes, I recently just spent a couple of weeks hunkered down with my godparents, totally fixing, well, not entirely because there's still some stuff to do once I get Poe back, but majority fixing the issues that were on Poe and learning how to work on my Defender myself. So I learned a lot about Defender mechanics in general, but also just diesel engines in general. And so now something that I do that is different is I add Standardine to every single fill up. Look at that. Diesel fuel additive. Seriously, so grateful to Mike and Lisa who spent the time to teach me so much about both of my trucks, honestly. But anyways, in my Defender, I was not adding any fuel additive at all, especially every single tank. That seemed crazy to me at the time. Now I understand why we do that. But yeah, I guess I would add seafoam once in a while, but this is the good stuff. So we're gonna add it to both the Troopies tanks. Okay. Stupid bug net. Happens every time. What do you mean reinsert part? I'm not gonna see the cashier. Okay. That's what I'm not gonna do. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Mike's gonna yell at me for not having a funnel on me, but I don't know where my little one went. Hi, Tazzy. How are you, baby? Mama, you little stressy spaghetti. I can't say Taz, like, loves going through the car wash. Kind of freaks her out. I can see how it would be scary, girl. How you doing, Tazerloo? You're doing a good job, kiddo. Everything looks good. It's gonna take 20 minutes for this little windshield crack repair kit to cure, so I'm gonna catch you guys up on what's been happening with the troop carrier as far as breakdowns go since it landed in the States, because it's been wild. The breakdown started after I got the troopy home from Joel's house, who was helping me get the truck imported from Australia to America and make sure I can legally register it here. So after getting back home, my plan was just to pack up all my camping gear and hit the road because I had to be in Colorado shortly after. However, when I went to start it up, this happened. But luckily for me, my brother was in town and came over to help me figure it out. What's going on? It's just like falling apart?
It just came right out.
No way.
Toyota. Why you want to break Toyota? Why you don't work Toyota?
What the heck? So long story short, what we thought was originally my crankshaft giving me issues was actually just a bad AC pulley that shredded in my brother's hands when he loosened the belt. Safe to say, the part was toast. I also didn't have the right replacement on me, so we pulled the belt and pulley off so I could drive, even if it meant without AC, and I added that to the list of future RIA problems. Okay, cut 2, I drove across the country and made it to Colorado's Overland Expo Mountain West, where I promptly had all of my gear oil leak out of my rear axle seal. Gotta love it, right? One thing I love about Colorado, they have Dutch Bros, one of the best coffee chains in America. And you can like only get it out west. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have a lot to catch up on, okay? Currently in the Troopy, obviously, just got done with Overland Expo Mountain West. The Troopy has started to have a few issues. Started breaking down on me a little bit, okay? Yeah, I have my overnighted parts right here. We think it's a rear axle seal, hoping it's not anything more major. I also I think the Troopy is burning oil, which is not good. And it wasn't good. Cruisers & Company was amazing though. We got the rear axle seal fixed and they even took time to let me learn. My transfer case was also just a seal and I got lucky there, but unfortunately the burning oil was due to a dying turbo. Thankfully the shop was able to squeeze me in to get that replaced, and they also replaced my AC pulley and belt. Johnny and the guys at Cruisers & Company at Westminster, Colorado, best guys ever. Really trust their work. They've been so kind helping me figure out the Troopy. Bada bing, bada boom, Tazzy and I were on our way again, hoping that is the last of the Troopy issues for the foreseeable future. The windshield looks so much better. It's crazy. All right, what do I want? Lettuce. Steak? What do you think? Steak? Okay. I haven't had my first night in this truck with the AluCab conversion. Like, I gotta do the full experience. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to make for dinner. Oh, I need soup. It's soup season, you guys. Tazzy. What? What are you freaking out about? You live the most luxurious life. I think I need to put the window covering back up because she kind of gets nervous when she can see outside when we're driving. And in Poe, she does great because the Defender has no windows in the back, so she's like enclosed and she can't see anything moving. Is the window freaking you out? Okay. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Be right back. Hi, Tazzy. How was your wait? Good job, Tazzy. Well, guys, we're officially moved in. Troopy is livable. We're geared up. Things are finally organized enough that we can hit the trails. I miss the woods so much. I miss the mountains so much. You guys have no freaking idea. Let's go, Tazzy, right? Let's freaking go, kid. Good girl.